Hey Scorpio, welcome to Get Life 333 Tarot. My name is Jackie. We're going to be pulling your cards for March 2019. We're going to do a They Say, I Say, and the Truth reading, followed by a general. The general could end up being career or anything else going on that's not specifically your relationship. Okay, I hope you guys are having a good end of your month. Coming up, I can't believe where we are already. Okay, this first row is going to be them, you, and the truth. Okay. Okay, I do shuffle before I go on camera. I don't like to waste all that time, so. All right. Okay, something happened that you and your partner will be taking time to think about right now. Okay, the distance with this Eight of Cups is going to allow you guys to see clearly and with less emotional baggage attached. I feel like something's happened already going into March. You're each thinking about your relationship and the loss of it. Things that led up to the loss. I feel like you're both trying to get to the core of the issue. And it's important that you guys know how unproductive the blame game is. It does seem, Scorpio, that you're feeling defensive about what happened and you're deeply contemplative right now. Though your partner seems to feel that they didn't really do anything wrong. Or at least nothing so bad that things, should have ended. But yet then we have this death card. Your partner got to the point of accepting that it's over or it's about to be over. And that there's no escaping it. You have the sun here. So, any doubt or fear that you're having about moving forward is going to be, it's all going to end up being successful for you. Yes, Scorpio, you're ready for some sort of new enterprise, something. Just do it. It's going to end up being great here. Great. But then we have this truth here that you're ready for something new. You're just ready for something new over what both of you see right now as being a situation that ultimately has been holding you both back. Really. You guys see this now. Yeah. And your partner wants to start something new, but I see them taking some time out. They're not finished with this relationship emotionally. They're not done, Scorpio. They're less done than you are. Does that make sense? So just, despite the ending of what was, it's not totally over for them. And, and you, despite the ending of whatever happened, you're allowing the healing of the old hurts to take place now. And you're letting new love in. You feel ready to let new love in. That seems very quick. So you just want to be careful with that. But this can be a new person. I feel like you're definitely meeting someone new or someone from your past, like not somebody your recent past. It's somebody from your past. And whatever it is, you're letting a new version of a love in, Or this could even be a spiritual love, the kind of love that we have with God or the Holy Spirit. Which, makes sense to me. You're feeling very contemplative right now. This is the kind of love that's grown out of, self-help analysis, working on your spirituality. Love is love, right? But you're ready to walk away from this situation more than your partner is, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like something has already happened here. And you're trying to process everything. Let's pull a couple of oracles. Yeah, listen, this card, this Five of Swords on this side and the vice versa deck, this is, you have a choice. And the card means choice. Like, you can walk away and continue to deal with what you're doing, which has its own set of challenges, or you can walk away and deal with those set of challenges, or stay and deal with those set of challenges. And it seems that you guys are very divided on what you have decided to do. It does seem like you're opting to give something else a chance and your partner actually really wants this to work out. Okay, let's put some smoothie oracles. The book. Flexible. Round and round. Alright, flexible. Yeah, you're meeting someone new who's not your typical type. Yep, Scorpio. Yep. But you will end, and this person's going to end up being so special, you're going to release any of the old ideas that you had about what was right for you. You're really adopting a very flexible mindset, which is really cool. Because I get the feeling that you've struggled with that in the past. Being very, very strict in your mindset. And then we have by the book. Finding a middle ground. You have to find a middle ground with your ideas. Okay, but I'm getting some other ideas here, but let me finish this one first here. And then we have round and round. Okay. You're definitely going to be meeting somebody new. This is one scenario. You're going to be meeting somebody new, and you want to do relationship the way relationship is supposed to be done. And don't hold up all of your past hurts and all of your defenses as a way of trying to protect yourself. Because I get a very defensive vibe from you right now. And you need to understand that if a relationship is going to be healthy and work, it's common sense. You cannot be like that, especially at the onset of it. And we have round and round. So here, this is speaking to be sure not to repeat that same relationship story with this new person. Because there might be certain qualities that are familiar to you, but you need to understand that God is giving you, Spirit is giving you this person to evolve you, not to devolve you. This new person is meant to bring you to an evolved place in your life that's much healthier than where you've been. Now, I also do want to say that because this is a general reading, I'm trying to get into the habit of giving at least 2 scenarios here. So that would be one scenario, is that you leave, you meet this new person who's not your typical type of person, and you have a little bit of a different mindset going in, okay? You're more flexible in your thoughts, you're meeting them in the middle, you are being more open and understanding about things. Now and you're realizing that you're not going to repeat the same pattern of behavior that you did in previous relationships, or allow a repeat of behavior toward you. Then there's a bunch of you who are going to stay in this relationship that even though it's the death, it's not the tower. So it might be the death of the way the relationship was, and you're both just taking a minute, right? You're taking a minute. Your partner, I feel like your partner just really does not want this to be over, but you just know that you have so much joy in your heart and so much love, and you want things to be a certain way, and you just don't feel like the way the relationship has been is going to bring that to you. So you know that version of it needs to end, but in the rebuilding and reestablishing of a new foundation, you maintain this flexibility of thought, realizing that maybe you weren't as right as you were all the time, and they weren't as wrong as you thought all the time, and really try to establish some guidelines and boundaries for what a healthy relationship means to the two of you, because that is very unique to everyone, right? Everyone is very specific in what their ultimate needs are, their deepest needs. And you want to recognize this because you don't want to repeat the same cycle that you guys just got out of. So if you are still with this person, or if you guys have taken a pause, or you will be taking a pause, there is indicators here suggesting that you guys would be revisiting this, except with much different eyes, so that same story doesn't repeat itself. And I might as well throw a third scenario out that makes complete sense to me, and I'm getting it very strongly because of the death and the round and round, is if you're revisiting a relationship with someone from your past. Again, it's the same situation where you ended for a reason in the first place. So you can't go back to that old version of yourselves and expect a different outcome. It's just irrational to think that, right? Okay. Good. So those were 3 different scenarios that we could we are definitely going to be running into one of those three for whoever resonates with this. But again, these are very general readings only because it's for a lot of you, and it's very hard to fully tap into somebody's energy online, you know, but the energy is what it is. Drop down from the sky. It's all around us, right? So I'm going to pull some steampunk for the general. We have there. Get that guy. Okay. Clunky shuffle, clunky shuffle. Okay, these were all shuffled before. Alright. Spent too much time doing that. Alrighty. Nine of Cups. 8 of Swords. Okay, you can have whatever you want. You just gotta get out of your own way. You're very full of emotions. Okay, ooh, get some anxiety here. Somebody's going to be helping you. Let's hope there aren't secrets involved in that. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, yeah, you're feeling different dreams and desires right now, Scorpio. And the cards indicate that the energy is here for all of them to come true. But I feel like you just have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own way, right, with this 8 of Swords. You're not really blind there. You could see right under that. Cut that out, right? This blind. You can see right under that. It's very loose. You're getting in your own way here. You're not seeing how this relationship that you just got out of, but that you had this love relationship in your life. You're not realizing how it's impacting every facet of your life. And you're in an emotional maze right now, right? This King of Cups, you're in an emotional maze. But you have the opportunity for a new connection. It could be work or a new endeavor. But you're just feeling this so defensive, right? It was even in the love reading, so defensive. You know, you have to ask yourself, why are you feeling this way? And is it real? Is it real, right? As when we go into the 9 of Swords, there are anxieties pecking at your mind. And the thing is, with this energy, you can convince yourself of anything, Scorpio, and it's usually something really bad, right? And I feel like, so this 6 of Pentacles, I feel like you're worried about money. I feel like you're very worried about money, but help is right there. But it's not without asking, without compromising your ego somehow. But don't hesitate, because whoever or however you end up getting this help, whoever ends up giving it to you, it is given ultimately with understanding, but just be careful that it's not being given with some sort of ulterior motive or like dishonest intention, because we do have the Moon here. Or make sure it's not you. You know, make sure you're being on the up and up with this person who's going to be helping you. You don't want to do anything dishonest for money or resources, because that's only going to create a karmic debt for you, and it's not worth it. If they're dishonest with you and they create their own karmic debt, quite honestly, that's not your problem. They're going to need you at a future point in time to undo that karmic debt. That's, you know, where your control comes in. But, you know, this does indicate some sort of dishonesty and lies. And there is a feeling here that you know exactly what you want to do, but your head is very full of this situation right now from your relationship, and you're not seeing things completely clearly. I don't feel like you are. You're feeling really anxious and very defensive. You have this new opportunity, but it seems like you don't have the finances to take advantage of it, or you're in need of money. Another situation is you're in need of money in the short term, and you need to borrow it from someone. Okay? But there is a sense of you getting in your own way. But I do love the fact that the 9 of Cups are here, because you have these wishes and these desires for something that's perhaps a little out of the ordinary for you. And that actually piggybacks pretty nicely, I think, with the with the love, with the end of your love reading, right? This new love that's somebody who you normally would not be with. But in general, you're having this anxiety, but help is on the way. Just be careful. I have to tell you that. Just be careful. Scorpio, thank you so much for your time. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, share, press the bell notification to receive my daily energy polls in your inbox. I really appreciate your support. I'm a new channel just starting out, so I appreciate even if you just at least like, that would be awesome. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.